Welcome to Quality System Services. I'm Kimberly Wallbank, and today we're covering the essentials of supplier qualification. Whether you're in pharmaceuticals, medical devices, or another regulated industry, qualifying your suppliers isn't just good business, it's a compliance requirement. Let's break it down step by step. Why does supplier qualification matter? Because your suppliers are an extension of your quality system. If their materials or services fail, your product and ultimately your customers are at risk. A robust qualification process helps ensure compliance, reduce risk, and build stronger supplier relationships. From the FDA to ISO standards, regulators expect documented supplier qualification processes. For example, under 21 CFR Part 820 for medical devices and Part 211 for pharmaceuticals, you must have written procedures for evaluating, approving, and monitoring suppliers. ISO 13485 and ISO 9001 take it a step further by emphasizing ongoing monitoring, not just a one-time approval. So what does the process look like? It typically includes 5 steps: defining what you need from the supplier, assessing their risk, collecting their information, evaluating them through audits or questionnaires, and finally approving and documenting the decision. Let's take a closer look at each step. First, clearly define your requirements. What are you buying? Is it a critical component or a general service? Are there regulatory specifications like GMP manufacturing? Getting clarity here sets the tone for the rest of the qualification process. Next, assess the risk. Not all suppliers require the same level of scrutiny. A vendor providing cleaning services will be evaluated differently than one manufacturing a sterile drug component. Use a risk matrix to prioritize your efforts based on impact to quality, safety, and supply continuity. Once you've determined risk, gather information. This can include supplier questionnaires, certifications like ISO or GMP, and copies of their quality policies or manuals. This documentation gives you a clearer picture of their capabilities and compliance. For critical or high-risk suppliers, you'll likely need an on-site audit. For lower-risk suppliers, remote assessments or desk reviews may be sufficient. The goal is to verify they meet your quality and regulatory expectations, not just take their word for it. Finally, approve the supplier based on evidence collected and document your decision. This usually involves adding them to your approved supplier list, which should be reviewed and updated regularly. Documentation is key here. You need a clear rationale for every approval. Supplier qualification doesn't end at approval. You need to monitor performance over time. That means tracking complaints, reviewing deviations, and reassessing when a supplier changes processes, ownership, or quality performance. Continuous oversight is essential for compliance. In summary, supplier qualification is more than a regulatory checkbox. It's a way to protect your products, your patients, and your company. By following these steps, you'll create a compliant and resilient supply chain. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more insights on quality systems, regulatory strategy, and compliance. I post new videos twice a month. If you need support building or improving your supplier qualification process, reach out. I'd love to help. You can email me, visit my website, or connect with me on LinkedIn. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.